The concept of the oneness of God is woven into the fabric of the universe. When we look at nature, we see a harmony that speaks of one creator. The stars, the planets, the oceans, and the mountains all function in perfect order. This perfection suggests a single divine source. Human nature also reflects this oneness. Our desires for love, peace, and connection are universal. Every human being, regardless of background, shares these core experiences. This shared humanity indicates a single origin. Understanding the oneness of God helps us see the world differently. It brings a sense of peace and purpose. We see others not as strangers but as part of the same creation. Throughout history, prophets have come with the same essential message. They all called for the worship of one God. This message was consistent, whether delivered by Moses, Jesus, or Muhammad. The prophets' messages were also about moral conduct. They taught kindness, honesty, and justice. Their lives were examples of these virtues. By following their teachings, people could live in harmony with one another and with God. Prophets also called for social justice. They spoke against oppression and inequality. Their message was one of equality before God. Prophet Muhammad is regarded as the final messenger in Islam. His life and teachings are seen as the completion of the messages brought by previous prophets. He came with a message of peace, compassion, and justice. Prophet Muhammad's character was exemplary. He was known for his honesty, kindness, and humility. He treated everyone with respect, regardless of their social status. His life is a model for Muslims to follow. The Quran, revealed to Muhammad, is considered the final and complete guidance for humanity. It covers all aspects of life, providing solutions for personal and social issues. It calls for the worship of one God and adherence to moral principles.
Islam places a strong emphasis on justice. The Quran repeatedly calls for fairness in all dealings. It condemns oppression and exploitation. Justice is seen as a fundamental principle that underpins a peaceful and harmonious society. Equality is another core value in Islam. The Quran states that all humans are created from a single soul. This means that everyone is equal in the eyes of God. There is no superiority based on race, wealth, or social status. Respect for all beings is integral to Islamic teachings. The Prophet Muhammad instructed his followers to treat others with kindness and compassion. Respecting others' rights and dignity is essential for building a peaceful society. Section 5. Women's Rights and Status in Islam. Islam grants significant rights and respect to women. The Quran acknowledges the equal spiritual worth of men and women. Both are seen as partners in the journey of life. Women have the right to education, work, and own property. These rights were revolutionary at the time of their revelation. The Prophet Muhammad was a strong advocate for women's rights. He emphasized the importance of treating women with kindness and respect. Women can participate in all aspects of society, including politics, business, and education. Despite misconceptions, Islam promotes the empowerment of women. It encourages their active participation in society while ensuring their rights and dignity.
Section 6. The importance of the afterlife and seeking paradise. Islam teaches that this life is a preparation for the afterlife. Believers are encouraged to live righteously and seek the pleasure of God. The concept of the afterlife provides a sense of purpose and motivation. It reminds people that their actions have consequences beyond this world. The Quran describes paradise as a place of eternal peace and bliss. It is a reward for those who live a life of faith and good deeds. Seeking paradise inspires believers to strive for moral excellence. It encourages them to be just, compassionate, and humble. Striving for the afterlife helps believers stay focused on what truly matters. Section 7. Quranic verses and hadiths highlighting unity and peace. The Quran and hadiths are rich sources of guidance on unity and peace. One of the key verses states, "O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you." Quran 49:13. This verse emphasizes the importance of unity and righteousness. The Prophet Muhammad also emphasized peace. He said, "The best among you are those who bring the most benefit to others." Hadith. This saying encourages Muslims to be a source of goodness and peace in their communities. Another significant verse is, "And hold firmly to the rope of Allah altogether and do not become divided." Quran 3:103. This verse calls for unity and collective adherence to God's guidance. Section 8. The global Muslim population and the growth of Islam. Islam is one of the fastest growing religions in the world. As of 2024, there are over 1.9 billion Muslims globally. This represents about 24% of the world's population. The growth of Islam is particularly notable in regions such as Africa, Asia, and Europe. This expansion is driven by both conversion and natural population growth. The increase in the Muslim population is accompanied by a growing interest in Islamic teachings. More people are exploring the Quran and the life of the Prophet Muhammad. This interest is leading to a greater understanding and appreciation of Islamic values. The principles of justice, equality, and respect resonate with people from diverse backgrounds. Section 9. The relevance of unity and peace in today's world. Today, the message of unity and peace is more important than ever. We live in a world marked by division and conflict. Many societies are grappling with inequality and injustice. The teachings of Islam offer a path towards healing and harmony. The principle of unity reminds us of our shared humanity. It encourages us to look beyond superficial differences and recognize our common origin. Peace is essential for progress. Without peace, societies cannot thrive. The teachings of Islam emphasize the importance of peaceful coexistence.